Hello everybody, welcome back for another Plan With Me video. So this is how the last week turned out. I'm filming this Sunday afternoon, so something will get put in this box later, but we don't need to worry about that right now. I just got my flu shot like maybe 20 minutes ago, so we're going straight into filming this. Definitely recommend getting your flu shot if you are able to. I know I forget some years, and other years I remember to get it. I think the last time I had one was probably 3 years ago, if I'm being honest. I've pretty much always had health insurance, but for some reason I just forget to get the flu shot, and this year Nathan, we both have the same health insurance, just through different, because we work for different places, we have different plans, I think. We both currently have Kaiser, which I don't really know. Is that a nationwide thing? I don't know. I know it started in California. Anyway, that's the end of the fun facts for the day. Yes, so this is the week of November 16th to the 22nd. This, of course, is the week before Thanksgiving. And I'm going to be using a cabin kit. Not because we are going to a cabin. No. I bought this... I think I bought this right as the pandemic started this year, because at that point we still had a camping reservation, and then the next week they closed all the campgrounds, and I think the campgrounds are open now, but we don't feel comfortable like sharing bathrooms with people we have no idea who they are right now, so we didn't end up going camping this year, which is a shame because I love camping, and Nathan and I have only been on one camping trip together in our 8 years together. We went to Bodega Bay, which is in Northern California on the coast, right above San Francisco. Beautiful area. Definitely recommend you end up in that area at some point in your life, somewhere on the California coast. But I'm kind of partial to the North Coast, I guess. Anyway, so we wanted to go camping again this year because we didn't last year. We went there in 2018. And so we had a reservation, and we were going to go at the end of March because it's still cool here at the end of March, but you can still comfortably camp without any, like, as long as you have a nice warm sleeping bag, you're good. But yeah, obviously we had to cancel that because the campgrounds were closed at the end of March, and they didn't reopen until about, I don't even know, probably midsummer. But I was going to hold on to this until we eventually go camping again, but I figure I'll just fill out this year's planner with the stickers that I already have, and then I can either repurchase stickers later or what? I don't know. Find something else. I might as well just use the stuff I have, except for like the travel related kits I have. I have a travel kit from Oh Hello. I also have like a Hawaii themed kit from Oh Hello. We're not using those until we travel again, so. But we will use the cabin kit. We do have like a little front porch right now. That's cute. It's one of the benefits of being here, although we haven't really used the porch at all because there's a lot of stuff on it, because this isn't really our apartment right now, but we'll clean it up eventually. Anyway, let's get into this week. So yes, in the spirit of using the stickers that we have, even if life is not perfectly ideal right now, I'm going to use all of the bottom washi. I might use these date covers too, but I don't know. I was thinking about trying to go hiking this weekend, but I don't really know. We're kind of hunkering down. We did our big Thanksgiving grocery shop today, and that means we probably won't be grocery shopping this weekend, because I imagine this weekend is not going to be fun for grocery shopping. I imagine the stores are going to be pretty busy, so we're just going to stay out of that, and we were able to stock up on stuff we need, plus we're probably, I mean, this is going to be our first Thanksgiving together, and it's just 2 of us, so, and we have like a 12-pound turkey, which to me is still quite a lot of turkey. There's a baby turkey I'm talking about, because I don't think Nathan's sister is going to do a turkey. I think she's doing something else for Thanksgiving for her family. So we might end up sharing turkey with people. That's a little off the edge, but I'm not, I think it'll be fine. Anyway, I'm just sort of rambling. We have lots of full box options. Which one do I want on Sunday? I didn't do my typical thing where I move these Post-its around, so I kind of map out where I want full boxes. I think I'm just going to follow the same pattern I did this last week, except I will have class this Wednesday because it's not a holiday. So I'll probably put the full box more at the end of the day because I teach an 8 a.m. class on Wednesdays. So if we do that, yeah, I think I'm still going to put something up here. Let's do the Happy Camper box. Or is that the one I want to do? Oh, there's a little bug in here. Go away, bug. This is the week, like I said, leading up to Thanksgiving. Oops, it's X-Acto knife time. Oops, there goes the cat. So, yeah, lots of work to do before the break. The school that I teach at does give everyone the whole week of Thanksgiving off, as far as, like, you don't have classes. But I have a lot of grading I need to get done, so I'll probably take off Thanksgiving Day and just say I'm not doing any work that day. But other than that, I'm probably going to be working next week as far as grading, and also, like, I will need to lesson plan this week for the week that we come back because we'll be starting a new unit. So it's a week off of Zoom, which will be wonderful because honestly I've been feeling the Zoom burnout. 1, 2, 3, 4, blue, pink. I think this will be the color for Sunday. But yeah, this week I need to wrap up lessons on the current paper that we're working on. And yeah, so it'll be a pretty busy week. I'm also trying to get grading done on their last paper. So we'll see how much grading I actually get done this week, because this last week I spent a lot of time answering student emails, like more than I really anticipated. I feel like with online learning, you get a lot more emails. Like, I would get emails for clarification a lot when we were in person too, but I feel like they kind of forget to ask their questions in the Zoom call. And then I get lots of emails later. And I'm not blaming anybody for that. I know we're in a weird format, and I teach, generally my students are first-year college students. So they're adjusting to college in general in addition to online learning. So then, yeah, something interesting is going on Friday, and I'm glad it ended up being scheduled for Friday because I don't really need to lesson plan this week. My friend has a friend who's a student teacher for a school in New York, and she's a student teacher in a journalism class, and my friend recommended, I guess this student teacher was looking for guest speakers for their journalism class. And my friend was like, oh, I know somebody who used to work in journalism, so you might want to talk to her. So yeah, I'm going to talk to a 12th grade journalism class in New York on Friday. It's going to be very early in the morning because, of course, they're on East Coast time. So it's going to be like 7:30 in the morning. But that's fine. I'm usually awake at that point anyway. So I don't know. I'm flattered that they would want to hear what I have to say. And I think it'll be interesting. they had me like, I had to track down some of my old clips from when I worked at a newspaper because they wanted some examples of the work I've done. So yeah, it was interesting to look back through the archives and try to find some things that I felt like best demonstrated what I did while I was doing that job. But yeah, I was like, so I don't work in journalism anymore, like, is that okay? But it seems like they're fine with that. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. It'll be something different. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I guess putting a full box down here. His puppy's so cute. I like this little elephant piggy bank that says Adventure Fund, because even though we're not adventuring this year, I'm definitely saving up for some adventures. If not, I don't know, man. I feel like I was kind of counting on going places next year, but it might not be next year. We'll just have to see. It just depends on what happens. And who knows what's gonna happen, so. I mean, we have better information than we definitely did at the beginning of this. But I'm just hoping everybody can kind of hang on and do what they should be doing until we have more clear answers about how we can prevent this from spreading more. You know? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm reading, if you haven't read, the New York Times has like a whole page of work they've been doing on tracking vaccines for the current situation. So I recommend you look at that if you haven't already. I'm not trying to give myself like false hope or anything, but it did make me feel a little better, because sometimes actually a lot of the time, I get really antsy about being at home so much, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I kind of start despairing, which is not a good look. And reading about kind of the timeline that we're working with and how, you know, this isn't forever. We're gonna start getting some more news soon. And by soon, I mean like towards the end of the year. And for some people that's not soon enough, but for me, I'm like, well, at least that's something, you know? It's better than we have literally no idea what's going to happen. You know? I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, I think reading more about the work that is being done to help us all out right now kind of helps a little bit. I wish more people would be committed to holding out until we get some better information, instead of just being like, I quit, or just not even trying in the first place. I just wish they were operating more logically instead of just like, nothing matters, I don't feel like doing this, so I'm not going to do it at all. I don't know. I don't know if anything I said just made sense, but I'm going to go ahead and put down the rest of the full boxes and the glitter headers and come back, because this is a very tedious, long process. Alright, so the base is down. Glitter headers, bottom washi, full boxes, and meal labels. That is what I consider my base. I don't think I'm going to use the, whatchamacalls, date covers. I'm just going to save those for now. I do like to have leftovers with a kit so I can potentially use it for a second week. Of course, now I only have 2 full boxes left, but I can still make 2 full boxes work on a week. I'm pretty confident in myself. All right, so what's going on this week? A lot of the same, other than Friday. Let's go ahead and put in class labels for classes and stuff. I don't know why I'm talking like this, sorry. So as always, I teach Monday at 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Gonna have a lovely little lesson on counter arguments this week because that's where we're at with this paper. I spent a lot more time, well, not really a lot more time. It's just, there were certain things that most of my class activities and lectures and PowerPoints and everything, I had materials for from last semester because I'm teaching the same class, but there were other things that I wanted to incorporate more because of things that I noticed last semester that needed to be taught more. Quote integration, which I covered last week, was one of those things. This isn't the case for everybody, but some people need a lot more help learning how to integrate quotes smoothly into a paper. And maybe they already know and they're just not doing it, but in case it's that they just don't, that no one's ever told them this before, I'm teaching it. Okay, so then what do I normally do for office hours? It's been a few weeks since I've had a regular thing. Oh, I do one of those labels. Interesting choice. Where do I have those? Here they are. Let's do this color since it's the one color not up here. So then I have my office hours on Wednesday, and that is that. I don't think I'm going to lesson plan this Friday. Normally I do on Fridays, but I think I'll just wait and do it on Black Friday because I'm going to be working anyway. Or I'll do it sometime Monday through Wednesday of next week. Yes, and then the times that I'm not spending doing teaching stuff, I can grade, I think. That sounds good to me. Okay, then for Tuesday, I tutor, so maybe I'll just use a work label, or I can use a 3-bow checklist. Where do I have those? Yeah, let's just do the 3-bow checklist for these things. Let's use this camel colored one on Tuesday, and then we can use this one on Thursday. Nothing out of the ordinary is happening on Tuesday, right? I feel like the last few weeks there's just been a lot of Tuesday related stuff, whether it was birthdays. Yeah, I had multiple birthdays on Tuesdays this year. Obviously election day, and then this past Tuesday I had to drive Nathan to the car, or pick up Nathan from the car shop on Tuesday. So this is, yeah, I think that is going to be a more straightforward Tuesday. Wednesday we've covered, there's nothing else going on there. I do need to make a phone call probably on Monday, but I'll put that in later just because we'll see how tomorrow goes. I'm filming this on November 15th, so the Sunday before this. Thursday I have my regular meetings. How do I mark those normally? I strive for consistency for some reason with my spreads. I like to mark things the same way every single week with similar labels. I don't know why. Let's put in this 3-bow checklist for the afternoon because I do have 3 different tasks I have to do on Thursday evenings. Those are the same color, but that's fine. And then it's 1 week till Thanksgiving. I think I'm just gonna, yeah, I'll just put in a work label for my 2 Thursday meetings and just write both meetings on here. So that way I have more space to write in other stuff that might happen. These meetings are weekly meetings. They happen every single week. I mean, I guess they won't happen on Thanksgiving, probably, but total, they take up usually like an hour and a half of my time, so I'm not too worried about making them look amazing in my planner. And then it's 1 week till Thanksgiving, so let's put in like a heart little thing since that's what I did this last week. I don't know why I keep singing. Sorry. So I'm just gonna put this in for 2 weeks till Thanksgiving. Or no, 1 week till Thanksgiving. What am I saying? And then whatever else happens in between that time, from 10:30 to 1 p.m. when I start working again, I can put in there if there is anything. And then Friday, like I said, we have something a little out of the ordinary with this class that I'm talking to. So let's use a squared off box. It's going to be at 7:30 in the morning till 8:10, it says. And let me see. Since it's kind of out of the ordinary, I feel like I want to mark it with something special. Could use a teacher munchkin. I could use a computer conference call munchkin. I'm gonna need more of these soon, either from Once More with Love or I have other ones bookmarked. Sorry if you saw that little fly. I have other ones in my Etsy favorites that I might buy just to switch it up. What are you all planning to order on Black Friday, if anything? I have some things. I know Michael's, their sale starts on Wednesday. And they're actually going to have their stores closed on Thursday for the holiday. But their sales start online on Wednesday. So I'm going to pick up some stuff from Michael's. I think I have a post-it note here that says pick out 2021 budget planner. I do want to have a separate budget planner for 2021. As you've probably been seeing with my videos, I just have been doing budgeting in the same planner that I put stickers in, but I kind of want to do it separate next year. So I'm looking at the mini recollections planner just to set it up as a budget planner, just so I have it all in there. You know, it's going to cost me like $8 to $10 and that's good. But I am leaning towards having something that's separate for once. I used to, before the Erin Condren planners incorporated the extra notes pages at the beginning of each month, I used to budget in a separate like Happy Planner notebook that I made out of Happy Planner notes paper and the small discs. But I filled that whole thing up. So yeah, but I'm moving over to the Michael's Recollections vertical planner as my sticker planner next year. And it doesn't have as many notes pages, and I kind of am wanting something separate for budgeting. So that's the long way of saying all of that. Okay. Friday, we usually watch the new episode of British Bake Off. We only have like 2 more episodes left, I think, and then the season will be over. It's been interesting during this time to have people actually release things 1 week at a time. Like it's like the olden times of television. Back in the day, we had to wait a week until we could know what was going on. I feel like that's what I'm going to be telling my kids one day. They're going to be like, "We know, Mom, you're old." I never said that to my mom ever, but I'm not anticipating that I'm going to be treated very nice. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what I'm even trying to say? So we usually watch Bake Off on Friday night, and we've been watching the new Mandalorian episodes, which are also released weekly now instead of just releasing everything at once. I wonder if that has something to do just with like how the world is right now. I don't know. But yeah, Mandalorian did that at the beginning of the year too, so who knows? And then we usually watch Mandalorian on Saturday or Sunday. So I'm not going to put that one in on a sticker because we kind of switch it up. If you watched the episode that came out this day, it was very heartwarming. Very violent too, but like there were moments where I was just like, oh, I care about these characters that I barely know. Weird. Anyway. I will probably clean on Saturday, but like this last Saturday, I just had like a lazy day because I worked so long on Friday. I technically have 3 jobs right now, and I did all of them on Friday, and so by Saturday I was like, I'm not doing anything ever again. And then, you know, today I did a bunch of stuff. So, yeah. Oh, my credit card's gonna be due. Need to figure that out. I'm just removing all these Post-it notes with wild abandon. Where's my bill dues? I usually pay this, obviously, before it's due, but I'll just put this in on Sunday to mark to pay this card. I do need to figure something out because one of my brothers, I ordered a birthday gift for him from a seller on Etsy, and they closed their shop. And they haven't responded. They were sort of responding to my messages at first saying like, oh yeah, we're gonna ship the order. We're just out of stock right now. And then like the most recent message I sent to them, they didn't respond. And I'm gonna wait till Monday, so this day, to see, because maybe they just don't respond to customer service stuff over the weekend, which is fine. But I'm kind of getting a weird vibe, so I'll have to see. What does that have to do with that credit card? Well, it was charged to this card, so like if I'm going to get a refund, you know, that applies to that bill. Anyway. And then I usually film my plan with me's on Sunday, so I'm just going to put that in. Someone's getting in or out of their garage below me. Okay, cool. So that's for plan with me. I'm gonna pick out the budget planner, but I don't know really what day I want to do that, so I'm not gonna put it on a sticker. I think all that's left then is doing the sidebar. So I've been doing sometimes a full box, but for this week I don't think I'm going to, although the purple and blue kind of goes with the kit, so I'm just not gonna cover it up. Let's do our habit trackers. And the grading checklist that I've been keeping. So I wish these were different colors, but they're not. So we're just gonna roll with it. Let's do pink, I guess. What washi do I want to use? I normally put washi between all of these things. Where's my patterned washi? Oh yeah, we could do that. That will look cute. I'm gonna put the checklist in, and I just use this to mark how many papers or whatever I get graded. I need to stop planning to grade on Thursday and Friday because it just doesn't happen. I have too many meetings and too many other things going on. Or I have to like build out a whole new lesson based on something I didn't plan for at the beginning of the semester on Friday, and I just don't grade except for Monday through Wednesday. It just doesn't happen. Because, you know, I don't want to grade when my brain is like a pile of mush, because I feel like that's not really fair to the people receiving the grades. Oh, this is all pink. I don't like that. Too much pink. It's usually my complaint about planner stuff. I'm like, this is too pink. I wish more people would do other colors besides pink, because sometimes I like pink and florals, and sometimes I'm like, I am so sick of pink and florals, if I'm being honest. I feel like Cinderella paper, like they use all the really popular clip art, but there's enough variation in colors, and she offers enough different stuff constantly that like I feel good buying stuff because it's not all completely identical. I feel like this is gonna end up looking a little weird. Too much of the same colors going on here. Oh, I need my oh, I forgot to put a half box in this week. I wasn't paying attention. So this was week 35. Forgot to put that in. So this is going to be week 36. That's fine. We can skip 1 week of tracking our stay-at-home journey. Week 36, so we've been home for 9 months. That's like wild. Oh dear. I have multiple friends who are either still pregnant or recently had their kid that was due in November, but kid was like, I'm here, deal with it. And it's funny because, like, I know 1 billion people with November birthdays already. So it's just weird to think about right now. Because a bunch of people I know, when they first were planning to have a kid, they were definitely not planning on what happened this year. And then now here we are. The baby's here. Anyway, there's some weird thoughts from my head. This didn't really line up how I wanted it to, but whatever. It's fine, because I don't think this pattern is gonna match up. Or is it abstract enough that I can get away with it? Oh, I can. Wow, look at me. Cool. So I think that is the week. I'm gonna go write everything in. This is the glossy paper, so I need my Sharpie ultra fine point. So I'm gonna go write everything in and then chat with you after that. All right, that is everything written in. And for my classes, I like to write in, because I know what class it is. I teach 3 of the same college class. So I usually just write in what the topic that week is. And this week it's a little bit different because we had the holiday on the 11th. So most weeks we cover the exact same thing in every single class, but this week I'm gonna have to go over the stuff that I went over with my Monday classes this week. So my Monday classes are just getting a lecture on counter arguments, and we're gonna look more closely at the reading that we did this week to look at how they used counter arguments. And then my Wednesday class, I still need to go over the quote integration lesson with them, and then also talk about counter arguments. So yep, this is the week before Thanksgiving. Next week will be interesting, not only because it'll be a Thanksgiving themed week and I love Thanksgiving food, so I'm quite excited about portraying that in my planner, but it will look differently next week because I won't have all of these meetings. I think I might have my Tuesday meetings because the community college doesn't get the whole week off, but I definitely won't have meetings Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday, or Friday. But this is an odd one out for me as far as Fridays go. All right, I'm gonna film a clip probably next week showing you how everything turned out. Like, if I had any other things I had to add in ahead of time, or if I added in stuff for memory keeping purposes. But let's look at what's left. I haven't used any of these rounded half boxes, and I used all this washi over here. But we have the other washi. I have a lot of functional stuff left, as well as headers, labels, and solid washi, work class labels, appointment labels, and a couple square boxes. Lots of little things, of course. The checklists, I want to start using these again, but I usually just end up saving them and using them when I have no stickers left anywhere, like if I have no full kits left. And we have 2 full boxes and the date headers. Date covers. I always call them date headers. I know people call them date covers. I feel like either one works. Anyway, I feel like I didn't explain here, and if I didn't explain here, I will cut this out because maybe I explained it and I just don't remember. I was talking about Kaiser, went on my whole tangent about that, and I forgot to say, I think I forgot to say, that I went to Target because they have a clinic inside of some Targets, and the Target that's kind of closest to me has this, where if you have the health insurance that I have, you can get your flu shot there. You can also have other appointments there, I think. I didn't check, but I was just about flu shots, so that's why we went there. Nathan had an appointment like 2 hours before mine. We had to make separate appointments, which is fine. I understand. But yeah, I just felt like I feel like I went off on a tangent, as I am prone to do. I'm a lot more organized when I teach. It's just this is a more casual environment. We're just putting stickers down and hanging out. So I'm not as concerned with like preparing what I'm going to say. So I get a little tangenty and messy. So anyway, thanks for sticking around with me. I will talk to you later.